World, here we are. It's a beautiful morning. What can I say? I had a great sleep. Oh, I did all this work on my body last night. Yeah, I rolled around, did pressure points. I've been working on this TMJ for literally 6 years. Making headway, believe it or not. Yeah, I slept so great. It's the kind of fall day to make a grown man cry. Okay, right before I hit record, yeah, it's this type of fall day. I tuned in. Yeah, one of you, a few of you, many of you, I'm seeing the same type of crisp blue sky. Someone's going on a road trip. Doesn't even have to be big. Either you're just going for like a day trip, you're just gonna get in the car and go. Someone's back to playing Johnny Cash, but I'm seeing coastal. To be honest, I'm seeing a lot of California. I am seeing kind of some mountainous, well, California has mountains, but we have a lot of countries in here. Yeah, I'm just seeing kind of these like coastal highways with some type of like kind of mountainous but oceany and just like stellar blue skies. You know, like literally you want to have the top down, wind blowing through your hair. Yeah, okay. Hawaii. Puerto Rico. Okay. Well, let's give the crystal kiss. Which deck? Good question. Let's have a sip of coffee about it. I don't know why I'm so hung up on this. It's because I'm feeling this, I'm tuned into a very particular feeling. It's the day. I used to have days like this when I first moved to New York, because when I moved to New York, I arrived, I believe, October 10th. Oh, New York in the fall. Be still my heart. Like, literally. Oh, I really have a spot. Hey, you know what? Grandma, the one that we always call in, she got married to my grandfather Harry in New York. I want to have some of my ashes spread there. Like, that's how much I love it. I feel so connected to the land of New York. It's powerful. Coney Island, Rockaways, if you know, you know. Okay, well, let's quit fussing here. We're gonna go with the owls because, again, it's got a light, crisp, refreshing vibe. I think we could all use it today. Today's Thursday, guys. Jupiter. This is the day if you want to expand any type of thing. This is the day to work with that. All right, speaking of those crowd favorites, oh, this Page of Cups is saying hi. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Collective, whoever you're working with, praying with, so long as it's not evil as fuck. Okay. So, Grandmama. Yeah, Grandmama. I don't know if there were photos. I know they went to the courthouse. I don't know if there's photos. I looked at a lot of my grandmother's photo albums. There were so many. My cousin Priya and I, that was our favorite thing to do. Because my cousin Priya, she grew up in Vancouver. And so I used to spend a lot of time visiting, but she got to spend a bit more time with Grandma. But when I would get to town and we'd go over to Grandma's, and it was like the whole underneath shelf, every type of photo album. Oh man, because back in the 50s, everyone was having those house parties. My grandmother looked like Jackie Kennedy Onassis, total babe. Yeah, those were the days. Okay, 7 of Penties. Okay, well you've put a lot of time, effort, and energy into something. Oh, hello, Emperor. Let's continue. Yeah, there's something about the sky right now. I don't know where y'all are tuning in from and what the weather is like the day that you're tuning in. I don't assume it's gonna be today per se, but tell me I'm wrong. Tell me, is it not the most glorious day that you're having on your end? Yeah, it's a day of travel. Today's a great day to travel. Oh yeah. Get on an airplane and just go. Get in your car, just go. Even a train. Oh, a good train ride? Let's continue. Oh, the Four of Cups. Oh, we're back to who's getting rejected, who's being a little bit... I love it when it's the turning of the head. My son would do that when he was younger, and it was a hard no. He would just turn. And then side-eye me sometimes. Yeah, he'd also roll himself into the sheer yellow curtains and also turn his back to me, but then sometimes just turn enough to to give a little side-eye. I thought it was funny as hell. Oh, that little crumb. Oh my god, 10 of Wands. Guys. Look, the sun is shining. Yeah, what's going on? Ooh. Well, something that you've been at it for a while. Is this a relationship? Oh, are we gonna do a reading where someone's actually already in a relationship? Interesting. Okay, this card on the top is really... Uh-oh. Here we go, guys. Here we go. I think we already know where we're headed. Buckle up, buttercups. Devil's in town. We won't know until we know. We are gonna clarify, but like... Oh yeah, like, it's when I see, like, the baby bags underneath the owl eyes. Oh my goodness, but then we just jump right into the Ten of Cups. Wow, this is dramatic. Oh dear, to the Nine of Wands. There's a real story here. It's gonna be a nail biter. Okay. The Six of Cups. Wow. I already know I'm gonna have to have a sip of coffee about it, guys. To the King of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I have to have a sip of water about it and a sip of coffee about it. Okay. I just need to start asking some questions here. But what do we want to clarify with? That beeping? Like, am I the only one who's noise sensitive? Like, sometimes when people are honking and beeping endlessly, or like saws and drills, I just want to scream. Yeah, it's like I've dialed in really clearly to this energy. Hand to God. So sorry, folks. Like, where's he backing up to? Like, are we gonna back up all the way to, like, Laval? Fuck. Killing me. I might have to pause this. Serenity now. Okay. The Little Witch. Yeah, all the decks, they want to be light. Yeah, your energy's light, or like today just feels different. Like, do you know what I mean? There's just certain days where it's just like, it's fresh, it's crisp, it's bright. Oh, it feels so good. Yeah. No. I believe the beeping is done. Okay. Alright, well, let's just start clarifying right from the top. Snoopy and Scoopy. All I can really focus on, I really feel like you just need to get up and go. You need to do something different today. Today's one of those days. Call in sick, play hooky. I don't care. If it's a gorgeous day and you can, get up and go. Go for like a day drive. Go somewhere. Today's a day of spontaneity and just like living in the moment and being a little bit wild. Like, if you're all business and also you've been grinding, yeah, 7 of Pentacles, girl, my guy. Get under those duvets, call in sick, do something, switch it up. Okay, so maybe you can't call in sick, that's fine too, but I don't know, today is the day. Go for a drive. You have to do something different. And even if it's not driving somewhere, like go to a cafe and like buy a book, like bring your journal. It's a lot of life force. That's what it is. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than to say like prana, life force. It's sparkly. And it's bringing me right back to New York in the fall. Yeah, I'm really feeling like California, New York, or like the East Coast at this time period. Maine. Definitely Maine. Boston. Okay. Let's continue. 7 of Pentacles. What do you have to say for this? Yeah, the Fool. Exactly. Take a leap of faith. Jump off a cliff here. I'm telling you, if you can play hooky today, okay? No mom, no rules. If you can, or if you've accumulated all those sick days or whatever the fuck, get out there. Call in sick. Do what you have to do. Go have the day of your life. Yeah, you get permission. I'm a dad. Just pretend I'm a dad. And daddy saying, go play. Go have a day to yourself. Or if you grind all the time, maybe just go lay on a beach. Lay in some grass. You know? Just, yeah. Although this feels like movement. And being around people. Even just to people watch. Yeah, New York is coming through so strong. I used to go to the Lower West Side, where the piers are. That's a great place to people watch. Yeah, I really miss New York today. Well, look, this Emperor is the King of Pentacles, and he's my favorite. He's got that chocolate cake that I'd eat the shit of right now. Yes. Okay, well, is this how you meet this person? Yeah, you gotta get out. Yeah, look, Page of Pentacles. See, map out. A page, it's that childlike energy of being like, you know, Pentacles go a little, I think you're responsible. You're showing up as a Page of Pentacles. You got a little map out, but you're gonna flip a coin. Take my advice. Take my advice. Also, there's nothing more thrilling than calling in, like, playing hooky. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. Go treat yourself. Go hit the golf course. I was gonna say courts. Oh my god. You can tell I don't play golf very often. Whatever it is that's gonna really give you a tickle today, go be outside. Go to the ocean. Yeah. I used to take the F train. Sometimes the J train, depending on what was running. Be a good hour and a bit, and I'd have my favorite playlist, and I would just look out the window and go all the way out to Coney Island. In the winter, nobody goes out there except for like the polar bear. There's like usually one Russian guy in a Speedo who's like the polar bear, dippy doo, get into that cold ocean. Oh, the devil. Well, here's the thing. Out of the 2 devils, this one is my favorite. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He's coming in with 2 scoops. I live for ice cream. It takes me out every summer. I'm lactose. I get thick and I get lactosey. I don't care. I know there's vegan. I was a vegan for years. That's not the point. When I'm gonna give her, I give her, and it's on the real stuff. And look, I've said it before too. That's probably maybe 20 bucks worth of toonies, which is Canada's $2 coin, in case you don't know. So, like, this devil's a good time, you know? Like, sold. So, we have a lot of food. Yeah, there's a lot of senses here. Like, all the senses are being satiated. Oh, hand to God, if someone doesn't get in the car right now, I'm just like, right, if you could, get on a plane. Go to Bali. Today's a day of spontaneity. Now, guys, also disclaimer, this is also your life. So as much as I want to encourage you to, like, live within the parameters of your life and, like, live it to your highest and greatest potential, you know, use your discernment. But if you can, just do it. That's what I miss about my teens and my 20s. I would just go for it. It was a wing and a prayer. I never had anything to my name. When I moved to Calgary, Alberta, I had to sell my leather belt. This beautiful stitching and, like, leather work on it. I sold it to my roommate for 20 bucks, and I had 2 weeks to come up with first and last. And I did. I had no money. Yeah, I had like 20 bucks and a pack of smokes. Man, when I moved to New York, same thing. I was on my way to New Zealand. I didn't know anybody in New York. I'd never been to New York. Didn't want to move to New York. Yeah. To this day, that first year and a half was the most magical. I don't know what's up with all the New York. Sorry, guys. It's just pouring out. Do I have a lot of New Yorkers today? Oh, my guys. If you are in New York, I don't care what borough you're in, get to one of the beaches right now. Okay, so what is this Four of Cups about? Well, who's being stinky about this? I don't understand. It's the King of Wands, and he's my favorite because the only person he's peacocking to is his cat. This is that King of Pentacles with cake, so, like, he brings it. Why are we saying no to this? Grandma. Yeah, what the hell's going on? Like, what's up with the devil? What's up with this Four of Cups? Like, what is happening? Six of Wands. To the High Priestess on the bottom. Spirit team, talk to me. Oh. Someone's been hitting on you, but you're married. You're in a relationship. Yeah, I get it. You work with someone. It might even be your boss. I see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting whoever, and this is such a particular reading. This is, like, clearly not going to be for everybody, so don't make it fit. Yeah, this is definitely someone that you work under. They definitely have more power than you at this job. So whether that's your boss or whatever, but yeah, I'm hearing, like, senior, so it could even be above your boss. Ooh, yeah, they're making moves on you. And from what I see, like, you're happily married. And this is why we're seeing this 10 of Wands to the 9 of Wands, but also this, like, oh, you are burdened. Yeah. That's why this person shows up as a devil twice. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. But unfortunate. Yeah, because it seems as though there'll be, like, consequences if you tell or, like, really get really firm with this person. Yeah, like this person, no bueno. Okay. Well, that was an interesting turn of events. Okay, so now that we know that, yeah, that's why you have these really big bags, because I think you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, especially if like you're like a main supporter for your family. And we all know right now is a bit of a, the world is in a crisis. Everyone is really like, everyone's burdened to some extent. And if you're not burdened, you might be soon enough, you know, like there's a ripple effect. Everyone I seemingly come across, it's a bit of a time. I also feel as though you would have been at this job for a while, like you're successful at it. I wouldn't even be surprised if this person is married. Yeah, yuck. Okay, well, now that we have that on the table, do I want to clarify? Yeah, I want to use the Mystical Moments deck, I believe. Yeah, to finish, to take us the rest of the way. What does this have to, oh, and remember? Look, she was in that last, okay, but let's do a shuffle, clear some of this energy. So why is New York coming through so strongly? Maybe I'm just picking up on a lot of you. In California. Okay, but Spirit, I wasn't locked in. Actually, we're gonna shuffle for a sec, and then, ooh, the Ten of Wands. Actually, let's go back to this Devil. The Ten of Wands. But it was, the thing I was initially going to clarify was the Ten of Wands, but then we go back to that Devil, and it's like, yeah, this Emperor is the Devil twice. They are a burden. Oh. And we're back to that Devil, and like the Seven of Swords. Again, it's giving personality disordered. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Well, yeah, that kind of brazenness to be like sexually harassing people at work when you're going after someone who's married and you're married. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, so it is a big burden. Now we're going to clarify the Devil. Yeah, Page of Cups. I think they're a little bit obsessed with you. I don't really feel like they understand. No. Yeah, so tell me about this Devil. Nine of Wands. And we have literally kitty corner again is the Nine of Wands. Okay, well, Grandma, it doesn't seem like, I don't think you should. Is this why we're calling in hooky? I think you do. I think you need to call in sick, and I think you need to, like, reevaluate this job. And maybe even have, like, if you do have a family meeting. Like, talk to your partner and be like, look, this is what's going on. If they don't already know. Like, this is not okay. Okay, wasn't focused. Okay. There's something about this intertwining of like how the flower is kind of like being like stabbed is what I'm hearing, like stabbed through. Yeah, this person has kind of, they just, yeah, it definitely gives personality disordered, which makes them, to me, dangerous. This person does have what feels like, here comes trigger warning, sexual violence within them. This is someone who, under the right conditions, like, if they're already doing this at work, that kind of brazenness, like, I would really say, like, and they seem to be infatuated with you. don't ever be alone with this person. I think you need to leave. I think you need to quit. If this is literally what's going on, I think you need to quit today. Call in sick, come up with a plan, get the fuck out. Okay, let's see. Now we're moving into this Ten of Cups, which I believe is your family. Whoa. Yeah, Temperance. Look what she's doing. She's letting it go. Yeah, for the sake of your family, and like this person is not, yeah, let it go. Let it go. Nothing is ever worth this person or this job. It may be tight for a hot second, but I'm telling you, you'll figure it out. And just, you know, finding balance. Tell me a bit more about this Ten of Cups. Well, yeah, to have peace, because balance and peace really go together. That harmony, yeah, you can't have that. And if this is what your day-to-day is like, you're coming home with that energy. Yeah, exactly. Walk the fuck away from this job. And once you extract yourself, I don't know. Let's see if any legal stuff comes up, but this is not okay at all. Okay, so we see your Nine of Wands. Judgment to the Queen of Cups. I think you are gonna, or you have made some, you filed a complaint, or have, or something, because he is past facing, but he's also direct, so I feel like maybe you told someone, or filed a complaint, or there's been some kind of note. Well, and right beside is the Six of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. I think this is your partner. I think this is your family. I think your family's got your back. And there is Judgment here. Okay. And I just saw Strength at the top. Yeah, this might go legal. It's going to require some strength, for sure. It's going to be isolating. But again, going back to how the sky feels, this is very peaceful. And like, you're good, you're safe, you know? There might be a slight disconnect with your partner for a hot second. More just as you, I don't know. Sometimes when there's just challenging things, people process things differently. Again, I don't see, this is peaceful. But the tower is pretty high. She's not in the water. Yeah, you might be more cerebral about it. But look, whoever you're with, I feel like they're just patiently waiting. They're like looking to you to give them the cues, and look, that little fish for you. Yeah, and like, we got the Six of Cups. Yeah, like they're ready to just like, you take the lead, and I think you're just gonna get a little bit quiet. Okay. So what's gonna happen to this idiot? Emperor. Seven of Swords. Well, they're gonna continue to lie and be disgusting. Oh yeah, they're real sneaky. Sneaky and pleased. Yeah, they feel like they just get away with it. I feel like this is someone who's actually, what I saw was like someone looking at their nails. Yeah, this is gonna require some strategy, which is why I think calling in some sick days, you want to start strategizing. If that means calling, like if you work for a place where you have a union rep, if you do have a lawyer, if not, there's usually free justice centers. Like, I don't know, I feel like this requires a bit of, again, get into playful and mischief of like, okay, I can do this today. I do not need to stay here another second more, but like, yeah, call in sick, play hooky, go for a drive, get excited, but be like, okay, and then think it through, get your supports ready, especially if it is going to go legal. Like if there's any emails, anything documented, you want to, anything at work, like you want to get ahead of things. Do you know what I mean? Because this person, I'm telling you, and if they are personality disordered, oh, get ready for the smear campaign, get ready for, again, lying. They're pathological liars, at minimum. Like, okay, so what's the advice for the collective? Sorry, my voice is getting all... Okay, so what's the advice for collective? Go legal. This is what I mean. Get your ducks in a row. And if it's safe enough or whatever, you're gonna know your situation. Maybe it's gonna require like a week or two. I'm telling you, be really strategic throughout this. Again, I'm hearing stuff about like any evidence you have, any texts, any work emails, whatever that looks like, anything incriminating, especially if you're going to be leaving the building forever. And I'm seeing a lot of security. So yeah, if you're not going to have access, this is the stuff you want now. Reach out to different experts. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Sometimes if you don't know, reach out to like, even before you hire a lawyer, you can usually get like some type of free consult, or at least to be like, listen, this is my circumstance. I'm not really sure. I don't know. There's something here. But yeah, be strategic and get the fuck out. Yeah, and there's gonna be healing after dealing with this idiot. But this person is like, they're not good. Okay. So what is the outcome? This is my jail card. And because this is the Eight of Pentacles work, this person, I'm not going to say for all of you, gay, like this is where we really have to understand that at this point I'm connecting to thousands of people. And while there may be similar energetic thumbprints here, there's going to be variances to the story, okay? So don't bank on, like if I say this person's going to jail, for some of you, this person may go to jail. But this to me is indicative of, well, and at least some kind of legal ramification, whether it's physical jail or not. There is some kind of a repercussion here. Okay, so moving forward, after this is all done, how are you doing? You're healing. Yeah, I think there will be a verdict. And like, yeah. You've heard me say it. Again, the justice system is not for the faint of heart. There is reason why people tend not to disclose things. Yeah, it's going to be an ending, but a new beginning. So, let's talk career for a hot second. Like, I feel like this is also an opportunity to reevaluate. Like, do you want to still work in the same Nine of Cups? Well, there's some wish fulfillment here. And the two that are peeking out, it's that Ten of Swords with the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like that's that old boss but work energy, and it's like, yeah, you're future facing and you're fulfilled. But I get the sense, hold on, let's put, oh boy, there's so many cards on the table. I want to see if there's a career change for you. Something really shifts. Do you go back to school? There's something here. Strength. Well, so it's the Queen of Cups to that 9 to Judgment. I don't know if you're gonna go back to like your career work. I kind of see you just floating and healing for a bit. I think there's gonna have to be some healing time, but there's this like emotional fulfillment. Maybe in staying home for a bit and just like relaxing and healing and, I don't know, doing what you need to do. Oh, maybe that's what you just do for a bit. Yeah, like when I first moved to New York, I didn't have a job, so I used to just wander. I would just get lost and wander all of October. Yeah, where you just watch people. It's very cathartic. Yeah, like a lot of driving, a lot of sitting, watching people, drinking tea or coffee, reading a book, journaling. Yeah, just walking. Interesting. Back to Justice. So tell me about, what is all this New York? Is it just about the resting? Like this time the collective will have? Like, I feel like you're gonna have an abundance of time and you'll be able to fill up your cup. Or your family life. Yeah, I think there's just gonna be a bit of downtime. You're just gonna be with your kiddos, your partner, whatever that looks like. Yeah, I don't see you working for a bit. The Sun to the King of Swords. Yeah, out in the sun, just watching people, just bird watching, people watching. All right, well, Grandma, is there anything else you want to say? Yeah, I think going back to that Hermit energy, I think you're gonna stay away from people for a while. Like, it's just like your closest peeps. Like, really, it could just be whoever your partner is romantically. If you have kids, like, I think whatever occurred at work really fucked you up. And it's gonna take some time. And also the justice system will fuck you up. And that also takes a lot of time. Again, depending on how it goes. Yeah. Because you really want to protect, because see, she's protecting her home. Yeah, it's like you really don't want to let people close to this, like, this kingdom, I really do feel like the one thing that you're super blessed with is that you have this incredible family unit, and you'll do anything at all costs. And you see, look, you're beautiful. Like, you present well, and people are like, they want to connect, but you're just like, not right now. Fair. All right, well, world. Wow, I did not know where we were going today. I never do. Well, as stated, that is just for, you'll know if you know if that's your story. If that's your story, I'm really sorry. Look into as many resources needed as possible. And just remember, be really strategic. Be really strategic. And just put yourself first, you know? Like, whatever it is you gotta do to take care of you. But just know this person, they're broken. This is not a good human being. And these types of folks, like, literally will stop at nothing, you know? There is no conscience. Like, these are not moral people, and you kind of dip into that realm. So again, really come up with a little playbook, get your play-by-play, get everything, all your ducks in a row, and then just execute and get out of there. And if you have to quit today, quit today. I don't care. Whatever, you know? Only you will know based on your circumstances. Oh, okay. Well, let's ask for like a divine intervention also on the legal front. Lady Justice, please. Let's call you in anytime. You just want to charge, just break on through, like the Door song, break on through to the other side. Oh, okay. Well, stay safe out there. Don't let a bastard grind you down, okay? Stay blessed, stay golden.